Hey, I'm Marius, your favorite study expert, and today we're talking about what to do when you feel like giving up. Enjoy the video. There's a list of reasons that we should all have in our lives. Call it reasons to keep going. Whatever you're doing, however difficult it may seem, however easy it might be, you should figure out why you want to do something in the first place. Because things won't ever stay as easy as they are. Things won't ever be as difficult as they are as well. That's kind of the good side of it, and therefore we can prepare ourselves for the more difficult times. And we're doing that by laying out a sheet of paper. Can do that right now as I'm speaking. Writing down a couple of bullet points, a couple of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on, until we've reached a certain point that we can just say, wow, this is now the sheet of paper. All of the reasons on there are meaningful enough for me to keep going even though things are difficult. And I've got that. I've got that to pretty much every single thing in my life. That's the first thing. Secondly, so find a list of reasons. One of the reasons is, and that I want to point out, is the deadline and having some form of limit and an end in sight in both ways. First of all, you're free, you can celebrate. Hey, the struggle's over, it's great, life's good again. That's the first thing. And secondly, if you're not going to reach that deadline, there will be events are going to happen that I don't like. If these events are worse than the struggle that I need to endure throughout the journey towards my certain goal, then it's worth it to go the path of the lesser evil, which is the more difficult path maybe in the moment as well, but definitely also the more meaningful one. And with that, I pretty much can't give up because I've got tons of reasons. Like, my reasons are so strong because of a deadline that I have regarding pretty much all my projects as well, that I need to do it all. Like, I need to cover my projects, I need to get my book out, I need to do well with my business. I would like to, okay, the YouTube thing is kind of an optional thing, but I want to, I don't know, become some form of YouTuber eventually. And I've got deadlines for it all, and it's all figured out, even though you can't fully figure it out, but it gives me a good perspective and it gives me a reason to get out of bed in the morning. Like, I can't give up. If I would be giving up, I could not bear the pain of giving up. So I prefer the pain of enduring. Like, we can't just get good at a handful, if even a handful of things in our life. It's silly. I want to learn the violin, piano. I can't do either, just saying, be good at chess. I want to play my favorite video games and be really good at that as well. I want to have studied 15 different languages, because why not? Let's carry on. Let's go ahead and start a business, not just one business, but 2 businesses. I want to write not 1, but 20 books, and because I have ideas for 20 books, and so on. There is an unlimited amount of things that I want to do, but not an unlimited amount of time that I have. So I really need to sort it out and figure out what I actually want, and then put 100% of my effort into those certain things. And that's what sacrifice is like. That sometimes can hurt and can lead to potential regrets, because the path that you chose might not be the path that is right for you. But you can't know that because you didn't go that path yet. I swear to God, if there's one thing to pick up from Star Wars, and you might have watched Star Wars, you might not have Star Wars, it's like Yoda's one line, and that will be do or do not, there's no try. Such a important thing. It doesn't say that you should not try something new. It just says that you should commit yourself to something when you want to do something with 100% of your power to eventually get the biggest result of it that you could imagine. And if you have too many things going on, you are literally trying to balance it all. You try to juggle 5 things at the same time. But what if one ball drops, your whole game is over? You're gonna drop it all. It's often the case, like, ooh, accidentally dropped it all. Gosh, why not drop? Imagine having 1,000 things and one thing can disrupt you. Disrupt you, I can't speak English. Disrupt you. Then you just lose it all. Or you won't gain any progress with anything at all in the first place because you have too much going on. Just like you need to walk a kilometer or mile, whatever, doesn't matter the distance, and you can just go 1 meter or 1 yard or whatever the distance, and then you have 1,000 projects, and with all those projects you need to go a mile, a kilometer, or whatever the distance, and you can just go this 1 unit forward. You need to go this 1 unit forward with all the different little other things that you have going on, and that is all time consuming. So instead of having 1,000 things or 10 things, just have a single thing, and with that you progress the quickest, and you can go not 1 meter or 1 yard or 1 centimeter or any unit, any distance or whatever you want to use can go as fast as you want, pretty much. Have you ever like had this catalog in front of you of places to visit or hotels to book or trips to take and so on? Yeah? Know what I'm on about? Yeah, I went through that. It all looks pretty and beautiful. Now try to go to all those places that are pretty and beautiful. Good luck. Impossible. Even though you might want to visit all the beautiful places on planet Earth, but there are just too many. There are too many good outcomes from a single action. So imagine how many good outcomes there are from 1,000 actions. We've got 4 months left in the year. And whatever you've got going on, I know you got this. Put in the work and be super patient with yourself. And just make it happen. Good luck to you all.